Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Nox here from KS Productions. I just wanted to do this quick video on discussing Wave 3 of the Sonic Movie 3 figures. I just wanted to get into this to look at them and do my opinion on the figures that are going to be released in this wave, and also like how they look and if they're like really like good enough to be like the figures for Wave 3, and like also seeing which ones are in there. But let's get started. Okay, so for like one of the figures in Wave 3 is Sonic with the Master Emerald. And this Sonic is the same Sonic that we got in Wave 1 of the Sonic Movie 3 action figures, but he just comes with the not Chaos Emerald, Master Emerald that was released in the Super Sonic figure release from the second movie back in 2022. It's the same Master Emerald, but it's also kind of cool how they're re-releasing the same Sonic figure but with the Master Emerald, because if you missed out on the Wave 1 Sonic and you're having trouble finding him, in Wave 3 you'll be able to pick him up again if you missed out on him before, and you'll also be able to get the Master Emerald with him, and that's also cool if like you don't have it, and neither do I, so I actually might just pick this guy up so I could get the Master Emerald with him. But nonetheless, it's just the same figure with the same Master Emerald that's been released tons of times. But if you missed out on Wave 1 Sonic, I would get him. Okay, so this is the back of the Wave 3 Sonic box, but at the bottom you can see the renders of the other figures that are going to be in Wave 3, and you got Knuckles, Super Shadow, and Gerald Robotnik. Now in this video, I couldn't find any images of Super Shadow for Wave 3, so this photo is the only one that I could see or find with Super Shadow in it. That's an actual like real render of the figure, but as you can see, it's the same thing as we discussed before. It's the same figure of Sonic from Wave 1, just with the Master Emerald, but this is the back of the box showing the other figures that are going to be in the wave, which is really cool. How you got Knuckles, Super Shadow, and Gerald Robotnik, which is awesome because I've never had a Gerald Robotnik figure, and on the top of my head, I don't remember if anybody else has made one, so this would kind of be cool to eventually get him in the future. Alright, so now here's an official like render picture of the Gerald Robotnik figure that we will be getting in Wave 3. And let me tell you, this figure looks awesome. Like the details and just how much he captures the likeness of Jim Carrey, and also just the details and all the articulation that you can see on him. He looks like he just jumped out of the movie. It's a really cool figure, and I like how they made him like fatter and like I guess bigger like he is in the movie. And it would be cool if they made Ivo Robotnik, like Dr. Eggman, like his like more accurate like fatter I guess self from the movie. That would be cool as a figure that they would release, just to have like not as a other wave, but just to have as like maybe a 2.5-inch figure or another 5-inch figure that can go in Wave 3 to get 5 figures in that wave. That would be really cool. But how we're getting Gerald Robotnik is just awesome, and I cannot wait till Wave 3 comes out in my local Walmarts and Targets and whatever, so I can pick him up to go along with my Dr. Robotnik, which will be really cool. But yeah, this figure looks awesome, and just the details are just fantastic. And I like how he even has his key card clipped to his shirt. I love how they added that detail. Okay, so now we're talking about the Wave 3 Knuckles figure. And at first, I never thought that he was going to have the Flames of Disaster. But him having the Flames of Disaster is awesome. Just when we first got to see him with the Flames of Disaster in the Knuckles show that came out last June, and how we also got to see him with the Flames of Disaster again in Sonic 3, which is awesome. And I like how in Sonic 3, for their Wave 3 figures, they're re-releasing the same Knuckles figure just with attachable Flames of Disaster accessories, which is awesome. And my original thoughts for the Wave 3 Knuckles, I thought he was just going to be with, like, the lightning painted on him, just like how the Wave 2 Knuckles figure from the Sonic Movie 2 figure line was in there. But yeah, I just thought he was going to have, like, the lightning painting that he had back in Wave 2 for the second Sonic movie, and he would just be an upscaled version of that figure pretty much. But no, because in the renders on the back of the Sonic box for Wave 3, it kind of looked like that in a way. Or I was just seeing that, I guess, or that's what it kind of looked like to me. But now seeing this image of him on the Smith's Toys Superstore website, and him having the Flames of Disaster is just awesome. I'm just so excited for Wave 3 to eventually release near me. But I cannot wait. But yeah, guys, that'll do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching this video. And like I said, I cannot wait till Wave 3 will eventually release near me in my local Walmarts and Targets, like I've said. But I just cannot wait until this Wave 3 of figures release, especially for the Gerald Robotnik figure. He'll probably be my most anticipated figure of Wave 3 besides Super Shadow. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video review. Bye, guys.